Ever since I bought this house, I've been asked the same question. Well, actually, that's not true. I've been asked like 500, but the main question I get is this one here. No, but in all honesty, I've been asked so many questions that last week I put up a post asking you, guys and gals, if you had any hard-hitting questions that you just absolutely wanted me to answer. And if you're bummed out that you're not in this video, you should probably hit the bell right beside my name so you never miss whenever I post. And while you're down there, maybe you should just hit the subscribe button. It's completely free and you can always undo it later. What the heck is this? Is this my first question? Well, yes it is. And this comes from Devin_09. They ask, what are your overall plans for the house? What style/genre are you going for? Great question, Devin. Thank you very much. This is surprisingly something that I haven't answered yet, and something that is probably really important when thinking about renovating a house. Now, in case it isn't already obvious by my sick style and fashion sense, I'm super into mid-century sort of vibes. But when I talk about mid-century, I'm more so talking about 60s to 80s sort of style. This may sound crazy, but my plan for the inside of the house is sort of like 70s to 80s bachelor pad. Now, my mom has talked me off of the bridge of wood paneling because she says that's never in and I should never do it. But I'm really considering it. I'd love for it to feel modern but still have soul, because I feel like with a lot of interior design these days, everything's just white and it looks like a hospital. Just in case you don't really get what I mean, which I totally understand, I'll throw up a couple of inspiration pics on camera right now. Wow, very cool. What, Zach? That's awesome. Walking around. Wait a minute. It's the next question. This one comes from reoccurring commenter Don Brown 9898, and they ask, what do you do for a living? Great question, thank you. So just a little about me. My resume is like this long because I've worked in basically every single field that employment has to offer. But that's not me saying, oh look, I've worked all these jobs, because most of them were probably for like 1 month at a time to a year. Safe to say I'm not a super decisive person. But hey, before starting up my YouTube channel, I was getting ready to work back at the golf course this year, but thanks to you guys and gals, and I can't even believe this, but YouTube is how I make a living. Those words literally don't feel real coming out of my mouth, and I just cannot believe it. I just know if 12-year-old Zach heard me saying those words, he would probably get up and scream and laugh and cry, and it would just be a great time. So when I say thanks for watching, just know I mean it wholeheartedly and entirely with all of my being. I really do love you all. I found the next question, you all, and it comes from Christine7657. She asks, will you also be going through all of the plumbing and electrical in future videos? Great question, Christine. Thank you very much. Now, as I'm sure you're all very aware, in my videos, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've never renovated before, so plumbing and electrical seems like a kind of scary task. Well, plumbing, not so much. I am Italian, so plumbing kind of runs in my blood. But electrical, on the other hand, seems kind of scary. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to try my best, because plumbing and electrical kind of seems like good skills to have, especially if you're a homeowner. But if all else fails and I really can't figure it out, I won't be too upset if I have to hire someone to do it for me. Here we have the next question. This one comes from JoyG2383, and it's a 4-parter. First question, do I have any more siblings? Yes. I'm one of 3 boys, and yes, in case it wasn't already apparent, I'm a middle child. The first brother you met is my older brother Damien, but I also have a younger brother named Shaden, but he lives kind of far away, so maybe one day he'll be in my videos? Second question, do I have any pets? Not technically, but my parents do, so they're kind of mine. We have 3 dogs and 2 cats. Michael, Gibby, and Binky are our 3 dogs, and no, those aren't actually their real names, those are just the names I like to give them. And then our 2 cats are Loki Bear and Kitty. Those obviously aren't their real names too. Third question, am I going to replace the roof? Also, a yes. A couple episodes ago, I went up to the roof for the first time. You can watch it up here, and it is in dire need of a replacement. It's all still wooden little shingles that are so full of water or something that they feel like styrofoam. So my plan is to replace it with a new, beautiful tin roof. Fourth and probably most important question, do you wish you were in Hawaii? Yes. Yes, I do. Just look how happy I was. That's a pretty happy guy. Wait a minute. Is that a banana? Oh, wait a minute. It's longtime subscriber Brianna Beth 728's comment. Silly me. First of all, I would just like to say thank you, Brianna, because I swear you have been here since day one, and I love reading your comments, and I hope you're doing good in school. But you posed a really good question. What has been the hardest part of renovating my house? I would say the hardest part for me so far has been during demo, when I'm tearing everything out, and then the house is full of garbage, and then just staying on top of that. Having a house that has barely anything in it, that looks like an abandoned shack, full of garbage, really just makes you not want to be there. So just being able to work on my time management, doing demo cleaning, has really helped out a ton. But I won't set false expectations and just think that the rest of this is going to be a piece of cake. Because if there's anything I've learned, it's that renovation is not a piece of cake. Thank you so much for your question, Brianna. And I'm sure there's another question around here somewhere. No, it can't be. It would seem as though the almighty toilet has a question for us. Oh, never mind. It's just Corey Dollaway. Corey, another longtime subscriber, asks, which rooms are you most excited to renovate? Will you be living alone once you're all done? And we need a tattoo tour! I don't really think I have one room in particular that I'm really excited to renovate. I'm just excited to renovate it all. And now that you kind of know the style I'm going for, hopefully you're excited too. Now, as for the next question, will you be living alone once you're done? Yes, I will. I know this may come as a surprise because, hey, a man like me, a face like this, arms like this, single? Yes. Yep. I'm single. As for a tattoo tour, ask and you shall receive. I'm just warning you, we were all teenagers at some point, so my tattoos, not all of them have meaning per se. I never really thought I'd be getting this intimate with you all, but here we are. I guess we'll start off with the one on my chest. This one is a flower, and these are the birth flowers of my mom and my dad and my little brother and my older brother. So they're right here on my heart. This one here is a flower that me and my best friends got all matching. Here's a little cactus because I thought it was cute. Here's a little rocket because I thought it was cute. Here's a little guy being abducted by a UFO because I thought it was cute. And here is 12 because that's my favorite number and I thought it was cute. Cherry because it's cute. Cow skull because I thought it was cute. This here is a hand coming out of an easel painting on itself because this one actually has meaning, and it means that you are the creator of your own life and that, the world's your oyster. And then here we have 3 ducks in a standoff, and these are me and my best friends, and they're cute. I do also have a couple on this leg, but I don't think I'm ready to get that intimate with you guys. Where is that next question? Oh, how did it even get up there? The next question comes from Kathy Vetrano 2267. She asks, do you think this will be a long-term home for you, or are you planning on flipping it? First of all, great question, Kathy. Thank you very much. And this is a question that I've gotten many times before. Am I flipping this house? And do I actually want to live here? Well, the thing is, both of those are kind of true. Obviously, since I'm putting my own blood, sweat, and tears into this house, I would hate to just do all that and then not even get to stay here. And especially if I'm going to spend money on furniture and decorating it, I'd want it to be tailored to me. But that's not to say that in the future I wouldn't sell it. Because also, I've gotten quite a few comments asking about buying the neighbor's property because it's also for sale. And although that's pretty far down the line, I haven't even finished this house. Why would I buy another one? I think it would be quite a fun journey to try and tackle that one too, because it's big. So to answer your question, Kathy, yes and yes. What? Really? Only one? Come on. Fine. Over. It would seem as though we only have time for one more question. I'm sorry. Who will be the lucky questionnaire? It would seem as though Stitch the Axolotl is the winner. And boy, do they have some good questions. Now, just to switch it up a little, I'm going to start from bottom to top. The first question is, am I going to do live videos of my renovations? That's a really good question. I don't know. Since basically everything I do at this house, I record to put in full-length videos, I'm not really sure what I would do during a live stream. maybe just cleaning or something? Comment down below and let me know what you would like to see. The next question is, am I going to open a P.O. box? Now, little would you know that I already did. Here it is on screen right now. Bing, 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 bing. Feel free to send whatever you'd like. If it's a little sticker, a postcard, a card, a letter, whatever you send in the mail. Just please don't send me anything scary or like a briefcase full of cash. Don't do that. And the last question for the day, am I going to do merch? Yes. Since somehow we're already coming up on 20,000 subscribers, I thought it would be fun if when I hit 20,000 subscribers, I release merch. Woo! And the crowd goes mild. I'm thinking hats. I'm thinking mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. I don't know what else. But please let me know what you would like to see and if you're even interested in buying merch, because I would have to put a lot of money into it. And if no one wants it, I'd kind of feel silly. Okay. Now, I am sad to say I'm getting reports that that's all I have for you today. And I really, really hope you enjoyed. I just thought it'd be fun if I gave you another little surprise video this weekend. And if I didn't get to your comment, don't worry. I'm sure I'll do plenty more Q&As in the future. And if you don't want to miss them, make sure to hit the bell by my name and hit the subscribe. It's completely free and you can always undo it later. But as the sun shines on my face, this video will shine to an end. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you next Friday. Woo!